Hello and welcome to another video on the Attractions with Ash channel. Today I'm going to be playing Ride Sims. Now, I've only been introduced to this game really in the last couple of hours and it's been really fun so far. There's still a few errors within me as I've not played a lot of it, but we're going to start off with Stealth as that's the only coaster I'm familiar with operating at the moment, so you're just going to have to bear with me for these first few episodes. They could be a little bit ropey, but without further ado, let's go. Let's start loading the guests. Block panel. We need to be in assistant maintenance mode. Okay, let's open the fast track and main queue. I've already got a train on track. I might add a second train as well. Later on after a few cycles for efficiency reasons, but okay, those are all the blocks done, so let's dispatch. This is the first train going off. I love how it has the music in the background as well. It's just so atmospheric. Go, go, go! Oh, I've been on this. I've only been on Stealth once, but it's absolutely insane, and I'd love to go to Thorpe Park. Hopefully I'll be able to go back to it this year. I went to it for the first time last year and it was just absolutely immense. We spent 2 days there. We went on the Swarm twice, went on Nemesis Inferno. Mate, I've been on all the big rides at all the main coasters at Thorpe Park, but I don't fancy going on Saw the Ride again because that was an absolute bruiser. But anyway, that's our first train of the day. Okay, so let's open the restraints, and we will hopefully. This takes a bit of a while, which is a bit frustrating because I've got people to load and unload, but I guess safety comes first. So that's back at the station. Let's put it in normal, and let's open the air gates. Let the people on. And then we can close the gates, put down the restraints, and now I think you can press the space bar to dispatch as well, which I like my keyboard shortcuts. So there we go. Let's press space bar to dispatch, and this is the second train of the day. Go! Let's go! This is just a brilliant game because. I can't record many games on my PC because my PC is absolute trash. I can play. It's ironic because I can play most games on my PC, but I can't record them. So, yeah, it's a bit ropey. But this is a decent compromise at least, and that is the second train of the day. So this game, I mean, I guess it's quite hard to make it interesting, to be honest, because it just. I mean, you can make it interesting by adding new trains, but mainly it's once you get used to it, it's just the same routine over and over again. It's just the practice of getting used to it, really. So let's open the restraints for them. It's a shame. It would make it more fun if you could just troll them a bit and just keep them on there. Just keep the restraints down, keep them in the train forever. But you know that's not feasible considering you'll have a lot of unhappy guests waiting in the queue. So let's open the gates. Okay, I think I'll have a couple more cycles and then I might think about adding a second train. Here we go. This is really fun so far, and let me know in the comment section down below if you do end up finding these videos entertaining, because I sure do. It's anything roller coaster related. I'll just absolutely jump to. As I've said before, I'm not the best with content ideas, so I do require a lot of help from people. Which, admittedly, is something I should really get better at. And if you haven't been on Stealth yet, I fully recommend it. It's a brilliant launch coaster. I've been lucky enough to go on both intermittent accelerator coasters, that's the proper name for it, I've been lucky enough to go on both intermediate accelerator coasters in the UK, and by far Stealth is the best. By far, there's no doubt about that. I still haven't learnt my lesson. Last time I went on Rita, I think it was Scarefest last year actually, and I think it was just before the November lockdown last year. My last visit of the season, for obvious reasons in that case. And I ended up waiting 60 minutes for Rita, and then later on in the day when it got really dark, I ended up waiting nearly 2 hours for 13. So, you know, fun times. I guess it was my first Scarefest, so I didn't really use my brain properly, but oh well, life goes on. So let's open the gates, and now our fourth batch of passengers to come through, and I've managed the queue quite well because I was being a bit naughty, and I was getting a bit distracted earlier when I was testing this out, and I was texting someone. Just yeah, you can't really do that in real life, because not only would the guests get angry, but there's an increased risk that a crash may happen as well. So, I mean, before I get this video taken down for any links to the you-know-what crash, I'll just swiftly move on. So there we go. I think yeah, we'll do one more cycle, and then we'll think about adding a second train. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving this Thorpe Park soundtrack at the moment. I've got as I'm recording this, I've got the Alton Towers soundtrack CD right in front of me. I know there's a Thorpe Park soundtrack CD. I might think about getting that, because they're both equally as good soundtracks. And yeah, the Amity Speedway soundtrack is just brilliant. Any I'm a Score soundtrack is just brilliant, just to lift your mood. I'm not sure if this because Stealth opened in 2006, so that's pretty sure that was before the days of I'm a Score. I think they found themselves in 2009 or something, but I don't know. I haven't done my research, but yeah, just the Thorpe Park soundtrack, which definitely is made by I'm a Score, is just a real good mood booster. So let's open the gates, and yeah, I think I might. Yeah, I'll definitely do one more. Close the gates and close the restraints. I'm an absolute pro at this already, as you can tell. I'm proud of myself. This is one of life's greatest achievements for me. And dispatch. So after this cycle, I'll think about adding a second train. Yeah, almost blows your face off that launch. It really does. Oh no, we've had a rollback. Oh my god. Oh, it was all going perfectly normal until then. We've had a rollback. Looks like the look, it's too windy. It's too windy. We've had a rollback. That is yeah. Stealth has experienced a rollback and requires a power down reset. Power down the ride and restart it to reset the system. Well, anyway, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, make sure to smash that like button. I have to say, it went a bit wrong towards the end, but that's all part and parcel of being a ride operator, I guess. And thankfully, we didn't somehow manage to crash the ride, which I don't think you can do on the game anyway. But thankfully, we didn't glitch it of some sort. But hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully, in a few days if I'm consistent enough. Until then, see ya!